Here's what I wrote a while ago as well. And these are more from personal experience, so try not to be offended. I'm not, and I'm fat. As a fat person, try not to be judged at a buffet. I mean, I'm really amazed that fat people still even go to buffets. It really puts our worst attributes on display for the whole world to see. But I get it. It is the best value if you're a professional overeater. But they have us set up like cows on a dairy farm. A line of us all trying to feed our faces, except we don't provide anything in return. I'm pretty sure they give us small plates on purpose for their own entertainment. Fat people are not enthusiastic about movement in general, so our goal is to stack the food high on the plates to cut down the trips needed to satiate us. Large plates would be easy. Next time you're at a buffet, watch a fat person get their food. We have a system, almost like trigonometry, on how to maximize the volume of food on this little plate. Fat people are the best at Tetris for this reason. If you can separate yourself from being a fat person, it really is amazing to see the things that we eat. The sheer volume of food is only trumped by the worst choices of food that we make. And as a fat person, I can't eat a Chick-fil-A. A fat person can't simultaneously afford to eat at one and leave the establishment full with their dignity intact. When a chicken sandwich meal costs $12, no one can justify a $36 lunch without looking like exactly what we are, gluttonous. The McDonald's dollar menu was our shit though. Get a Big Mac meal and of course a Diet Coke and add a $6 cheeseburger to the order. But times have changed and no such values exist anymore. Ever seen a fat person shopping in a supermarket? Look at their choices. Everything is processed, pre-cooked, value-sized, high sodium and high fat, with nearly no nutritional value types of food. They buy the fast-cooked fries, the fast-cooked pastas, the frozen dinners, the frozen pizzas, cookies, ice cream, hot dogs. Lunch meats are always like salamis, bolognas, and pepperonis, never lean turkey or chicken. It's as though they're in a hurry and they don't have time to cook, and as though cooking would interfere with their extremely active lifestyle. But you'll never see a fruit or a vegetable in their cart. Those are just too expensive, and a poor value in its price-to-weight ratio. Here's an example of the compulsion of being fat and eating. Last summer, I got really involved in water ice. One specific brand, though. All others I deemed inferior. The brand I was eating was Libby's. They sell it in orange, cherry, root beer, watermelon, strawberry, and my favorite, lemon. I was buying them 4 boxes at a time. That's 24 water ices, as each box has 6. This was roughly a week's supply, and I somehow had myself convinced that this was the healthier option than regular ice cream. I was eating on average between 3 and 5 per night. I just couldn't help myself. I was eating so many that through the summer that I developed what's known as water ice callus on the palm of my right hand from scooping the teaspoon into the deeply frozen treat. Now, how many of you have heard of a water ice callus? That's it. Thanks.